Hello everyone. Let's look at this question which says a square has diagonal length of 10 centimeters. Find the perimeter of the square. So let's draw a square and this is the diagonal of the square which is 10 centimeters. So we can bring out this part of the square which forms a right angle triangle. So here is 10 centimeters. For us to get the perimeter of the square, we'll multiply one of the sides by 4. So but the side is not given to us. So first we are going to calculate the side of this square before we can now get the perimeter. So let's call the side x. Let it be x. So we use Pythagoras theorem to get the sides. Using Pythagoras theorem, which states that hypotenuse squared is equal to opposite squared plus adjacent squared. So the hypotenuse is the side which has 10 centimeters. So the hypotenuse is the side that faces the right angle. This is the right angle here. The side that faces the right angle is the hypotenuse. So we can say that this is 10 squared, which is equal to, so we can take this side as the opposite and take this side as the adjacent. So which is x squared plus x squared. Then moving on, 10 squared means 10 times 10. And 10 times 10 will give us 100. So 10 squared here is 100, which is equal to x squared plus x squared. This is just like 1x squared plus 1x squared. That will give us 2x squared. So we divide both sides by 2. That's the coefficient of x squared here. So 100 divided by 2 is equal to 2x squared divided by 2. So 2 we divide 2 to get 1, and 2 into itself is 1. 2 into 100 will give us 50. So we'll have 50 is equal to x squared. Then we square root both sides, or take the square root of both sides. Square root both sides for us to get x. So the square root of 50 is equal to the square root of x squared. So the square, we cancel out the square roots. So we can say that the square root of 50 is equal to x. Alright, we can simplify this further, the square root of 50, to have as the square root of 50 is the same thing as 25 times 2. Remember, 25 is a perfect square. So 25 times 2, which is equal to x. Then we can take the square root of both of them. There is square root of 25 times the square root of 2 is equal to x. Then the square root of 25 here is what? 5 times the square root of 2, which is equal to x. Then 5 times root 2 will give us 5 root 2, which is equal to what? X. So this is the side of the square. So x here is equal to 5 root 2. So for us to get the perimeter, you know that a square has 4 sides. We add 5 root 2 into 4 places. So, or you multiply 5 root 2 by 4 to get what? The perimeter of this shape of the square. Alright, we can say therefore perimeter of a square is equal to 4x. That's 4 times x. So, and we know that x is equal to 5 root 2. So we can say that this is 4 times 5 root 2. And then 4 times 5 root 2, 4 times 5 will give us what? 20. So we have 20 root 2. And that's the answer. You can put the units, 20 root 2 centimeters. So that becomes the answer. Thank you very much for watching. Please, if you have any question, you can put it in the comment section. Thank you very much. Bye bye.